Okay, guys, right. Now, I was wanting to talk to you now. I've sanded this pretty well, and there was something really weird happened. It was as if I was going through the top, and it was either like lines of resin or lines of glue from joints. But I mean, maybe this is lots of smaller pieces put together, but yeah, it could well be. And maybe it's the glue that I've seen coming out as I was sanding, but it was very fine lines, and it left like, like almost like not craters, but uh, just divots, very fine divots. So I'd, I think what I'm going to do is just coat it. Don't get me wrong, let's see, it's lovely. There's things coming. It's you can't actually see, but seeing the light, it's really nice. And I was wanting to put just like a protective coat, so I've just put one coat on it at the moment of gunstock oil. True coat is it? I think, or true something gunstock oil. Just it seemed to be recommended by a few people, so I thought I'd give it a shot. It seemed to be easier to use as well, just rub it in and sand and all that sort of stuff, all those good things. So I'm going to finish sanding the sides and back and get another coat just to stabilise the whole thing. As I was feeling when I was sanding it, as I say, there was bits coming out, and I was feeling as if things were going to. I don't know why. I just felt as if it was going a bit pear shaped all of a sudden. So, and talking about pear shaped, where is it? Yeah. See here, right here. There's a rise. There's a rise there. There's a rise right here. Why, I have no idea. I can feel, I don't know if it's coming along the strut that I've glued. Why it would do that there, I don't know. But I don't want to sand that right down. Because we've only got a couple of mil from out to inside, and I've been sanding away, so I don't want to keep taking it down. I'll just have to hope that doesn't affect the bridge when I'm coming to put that on. Anyway, okay guys, I'll get back to you in a bit. Thanks. Hi everyone. Now back to Shug's shed, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start the neck. Now I've got the truss rod sitting. I'll show you what I'm going to do. Right. I'm going to look for a drill that's about this size so that I can let this travel up to find out where it's going to sit. Then I'll glue in the stop, basically. That's the stop for the truss rod. Hold on, can I turn this round? Can we still do this? Can we? No? That's better. So I can see what I'm doing. So I'm wanting that to travel up so it's flush. So I'll need to find a drill bit that size. Now, and that's so that this can travel up, and see this sort of filler? This is going to be the stop for the truss rod. That'll be glued in place, and we'll just trim that down so it's flush with the headstock. And then I can I can get this down to size. I'll feel it in my hand, and I think, something, that feels about the right width anyway. Need to sort of smooth it and, get a nicer profile. Yeah, take that down a bit. Take this so that it's got the feel I like. Feels really narrow there, doesn't it? Anyway, I won't be taking much off. It's just this area, I think. The transaction This feels, sorry, this feels very light. So it must be you're that used to it with the fretboard, and it feels really strange when you feel the thickness. But with the fretboard on, I'm sure it will feel more substantial. And this is the sort of the Martin sort of diameters, I would think. Sort of like a Martin copy, I believe. The Stumac, not a Martin copy, you know what I'm saying. It's a tried and tested guitar shape, that's what I mean, that a lot of guitars have. Anyway, so my plan today is get the truss rod, first things, find something that's about that size or maybe even bigger, let it slide up, and get that in position, get this in, and maybe even trim down so it's nice and flush, and cut this to thickness. And I'll show you what I'll be doing. I'll be finding the centre line, you know, obviously that's the top and that's the bottom. I'll be finding the centre line, and I've got the white pencil. So I'll centre it, same here, centred, and then have it clamped on, draw around the back of it. Now either what I'll do is transfer the line and just cut the line out, because it should be straight enough. I mean, if it's that much off, I'm going to leave like 3 mil, say, plenty in each side to take down. I think I'm going to do it with the plane. I'll try it on and just, once I get it down in the one side, then I can be more careful with the other side. Well, you know what I'm saying, because once I've fitted one side, the other side's easier to do, and it will still be from a centred position. So that should be all good. Now, what's happening here? Is this just dust that I've wiped on? Why is it got a look of... It's got a look as if something's spilled. Hopefully there's been nothing in my shed. It's just, you know, weeks go by, guys, weeks go by, and you come out and you're just going, I'm going to have mould. Well, it feels, as you can see, this was water damage from before I started the guitar. The shed was in a terrible sort of condition. Now, is that still wet? It feels dry. I don't know if this is just staining from when it was sodden. It feels nice and dry now. But this was all really, really bad. Yeah, anyway, good news is the roof's fixed, it's watertight, still get the stains, but it needs the summer to dry it, I think. But yeah, I know about the moisture content. What can I do? It's this or nothing, because I don't have anywhere else. My wife, God love her, she lets me sand in the hall and things. She puts up with a lot with me. I can sand as long as it's not like power tool sanding, just a wee hand sand, but it's still dusty and things that she puts up with. So I know I'm lucky. Lucky she doesn't murder me, that is. Yeah, but okay, everything's going well. The body's coming on. I put one coat just to seal it, because I was starting to feel as if things were starting to shift, dry out, open. I wasn't happy, so I was wanting it sealed, and then I'll carry on sanding and sealing and sanding and filling, and I'll do all the good stuff. But I'll get the neck up to shape first, and then I'll get back to doing both the finishing at the same time. That's what I'm planning.